Some LGBTQ plus kids and young adults in Idaho may soon lose a critical lifeline. Starting next month, the 988 Suicide and Crisis Line will drop its specialized LGBTQ plus support services.
Advocates say it could put vulnerable young people at even greater risk. Abby Davis joins us now. And Abby, the federal government made this call just last week.
An agency under the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services says it's shifting its focus to serve everyone in crisis.
Starting tomorrow, when you hear 988, think crisis and rescue.
It's been 3 years since the federal government rolled out the National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
3 digits, easy to remember.
You've reached the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. If you are a veteran or service member or are calling about one, press 1. To connect to support for LGBTQI+ youth and young adults, press 3.
But starting in mid-July, LGBTQ plus kids and young adults who dial 988 will no longer be able to press option 3 to get specialized help, including Idahoans.
This is heartbreaking news.
Director of Law and Policy for the Trevor Project, Casey Pick, says the program has helped 1.3 million callers nationwide. The nonprofit is one of 7 centers that provides 988 crisis support services for the community.
If you're in Idaho and you press 3, you have a better than 50% chance that you're connected to the Trevor Project.
In a news release Tuesday, the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration said the decision was made to no longer silo the services and to focus on serving everyone, including those previously helped through the Press 3 option. The administration did not respond to my interview request.
This is a very targeted decision.
Shannon Decker is the executive director of the Speedy Foundation, a local mental health awareness nonprofit.
If their families don't accept them for who they are, if the community doesn't accept them for who they are, their faith community, it really puts them at an elevated risk.
It is so important that LGBTQ youth be able to trust that when they reach out for help, that the person on the other end of the line will accept them for all of who they are.
Data from the Trevor Project shows 38% of LGBTQ plus young people in Idaho seriously considered suicide in the last year, and 12% attempted suicide.
The federal government is trying to erase individuals who identify as LGBTQ plus. That is going to lead to additional deaths.
If you or someone else you know needs help, still call or text 988 after mid-July. Pick says the Trevor Project is working with lawmakers to try and stop this from happening. And she also says that Idahoans who are worried about this should call our congressional delegation, and we have their numbers on our website.
Something tells me they've been getting a lot of emails and phone calls from a lot of constituents about a lot of different things over the last several months. All right. Thank you very much, Abby.